I'm Thomas Appel. I have now been working in the medical aids industry for 25 years. And for a solid 23 years now, I'm a big rollator fan. Imagine it was 2022, we received a letter. The picture showed a woman with a walker with the pyramids of Giza in the background. Then the card was turned over. And what's on it? Old German script. Thank you very much, whoever invented this thing. It enabled me to once again fulfill a lifelong dream, namely to see these wonderful pyramids. And to me, the rollator is worth at least as much as the pyramids, because I can move, I can see the world, and all this just because my range of motion now allows me to even fly there by airplane and take the walk myself.
I remember it now, the moment I got to know Thomas Appel. If we were at the fair, and then I once saw the walking aid, and then I also saw the comfortable chair. So I just asked if I might be allowed to try sitting in it briefly, and if I could give it a try. And from this brief contact, there has now genuinely developed into a truly deep friendship. Saljol helped me a lot. What I then found there made life easier in a certain way. It was simply, I was back again. In good Bavarian, I was back in it. I wasn't just at home, but I was back there again.
Do it. It's simple. You're so ashamed at first, God. The whole world is just looking at me with the walker. No, it's a relief. I can take breaks anytime because I can sit down. I don't have to look for a bench. And it's really just the first hurdle. And then it's so much more because you participate in life again. So just having that relief and participating is worth so much. I can only advise everyone to overcome it. It's only the first time, and then it becomes a part of you.
That has earned respect. For me, it has even earned respect and recognition. When someone says, yes, I can't do this anymore, I need help, I will accept it. I'm not ashamed. Why should I be? Life in itself is just beautiful. However, the word simply was never the topic. This saying is also displayed in my garden. My garden, for example, is an incredible source of fun and joy for me. To drink coffee there, to watch the world awaken. I water my blossoms, I prune things away. That is all movement and training. This is daily training, and this training is vital, especially with my illness, as with many other illnesses too. Should I be unable to manage by myself, then I must look for assistance. And then I have my little wheels here who accompany me through the garden.
Quitting is not an option. So, experiment. Instead of overthinking and agonizing, you should just simply attempt it, execute, and permit yourself to experience failure just one time, without you then mad at yourself or become completely resigned. So simply do it. Act. Have fun. Don't long. Dithering. Dithering is very bad. I can only mention one illustration. You know that silly expression, why me specifically? Exactly wrong. That doesn't help at all. To think, why me specifically? You must pose the question in the reverse direction. Why not me specifically? Lucky is the other person. That they are in the same boat as me is the wrong way to think. Not why me specifically. Then you will find your peace again.
In 3 words, how to describe the company? Innovative, sympathetic, and always up to date.
For me, the products from Saljol are simply my fantastic little helpers, and they are designed so wonderfully that some don't notice the living room walker is in the kitchen. And they just say, oh, what a stylish serving cart you have.
The devices that I have from Saljol provide me with a sense of security, of reliability. I know how I have to deal with it, and they simplify for me. in almost all cases, my life.
That's the point. Joy of life, that drives us, not just me, but over 30 people who around me working with me, and even completely L1, they drive this subject matter forward. We have individuals engaged in product design, and we also have absolutely fantastic marketing staff who succeed in showcasing our product so effectively that every single person understands this is not about being old, sick, or disabled, but rather it's about, listen, there is still more possible. It's about moving one step further ahead, and it's actually also about finding ways out of loneliness. Nothing we do is left to chance. This means that what we plan and what we do is always tested by real users, our encouragers. These are people who actually have a mobility impairment, who are actually struck down by an illness or have a serious accident. And we have many of them mobile again. And only when they confirm it works, it's fine, then our work is complete. And we dispatch the product to production, into production, but only with partners whom we know well and with whom we have worked for a long time. We don't haggle over the last euro there and ask if it can be €1 cheaper. If the quality is right, it's more valuable to us because that is what the customer ultimately receives. What drives Saljol is the desire to enable people to live self-determined lives with products that are thoughtfully designed, safe, and made for everyday use. Today, we carry this responsibility far beyond our home market, supporting people with our solutions in 18 countries worldwide. Naturally, we also have an excellent sales team, but their role isn't solely to sell huge volumes at a cheap price. Instead, they are there to empower our valued dealers to recommend and advise our products in such a way that the end customer, the user, and their relatives understand what is possible with the product. And ultimately, we also have quite a few friendly representatives on the phone whose sole purpose is to spend the entire day answering their questions, our customers' questions, and empowering them a bit. In turn, to utilize our products and yes, to encourage them to use these items. Naturally, there is still a lot that we do in order to even be able to create this topic, in order to be able to develop products. To achieve this, we employ physiotherapists whose sole task is to support people with mobility restrictions in their everyday routines. Just to see where are the sticking points, where can we offer a little more support, and our design team then has to translate this into action, so that at the end of the day we can say, cool, if I don't have an iPhone, at least I have a rollator. I am so proud of this team. Daily, we deliver freedom, dignity, and zest for life through our high-quality rollators.
Mit Saljol. Spaß am Leben!